Hello everyone, we are VRchitect. My name is Andy Ungarino.
I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Adam Guys.
Okay, so basically what we went for this weekend was try to make a cool open source, what we went for was a cool open source augmented reality solution using the Vive. The Vive Pre has an awesome camera on the front of it that allows you to do augmented reality stuff. This isn't a Vive Pre, so we switched to full virtual reality. So we did some room scale stuff with it and made it so basically you can be an architect walking through a building, wanting to remodel it. So we took a model of this building and we have it so you can say, okay, these walls over here, I don't want them to be that white color anymore. I want to make them brick. And you just flick your wrist, aim at it, and you have now a brick wall over there. And so you can visualize in real time while walking through this environment what it's going to look like. So we have a little video over here that we can launch, and it has a demo of it. Yeah, so to move around, you can actually walk around in this area right here, and you can walk around, and it's about, I don't know, 15 foot by 15 foot. But then, obviously this is inside the full building, right? So you can actually use these touch controllers, and you can just go ahead and push a button on them, and you can teleport to wherever you're looking. So that allows you to move around, as you can see in the video. Alright, so there you can see we're throwing objects down to go ahead and change the color. We're cycling through different textures for it. You can see a little preview of what the next texture is going to be. You can see them hop around here using the teleport. You can kind of move around in a bigger area than this little 15-foot area. The little red thing on the ground is actually just showing you where you are in terms of your space down here on the floor. Make sure you don't, walk out into the table, out of the tracking area, something like that. So you can see you can just change all the textures for stuff. And we're going to see here actually him changing the texture of the wall. And then changing some of the windows on the side over here. A second. And so, as you can see, you can kind of preview it on the little thing, and we can show all these windows being changed pretty seamlessly.
The purple texture represents the original object texture, so it'll just, whenever you see the purple box up there, that'll change back to the original.
Yeah, and so that allows you to basically make changes, but there's no lasting consequences if you want to change it back and say, you know what, I really didn't like making these wood windows, because apparently wood windows don't work all that well with Windows. Weird. So this is pretty intuitive for people to use. It's not difficult to pick up, and I don't know, it was pretty neat. We used some cool technology. We used some open standards with it. Our models were FBM models. We used OpenVR, which is what SteamVR is built on top of, and so we have a lot of cool openness with it that really, helps the industry in general with the standards. And we're going to be open sourcing it and putting it on GitHub within the next, 24 hours or so. And so we'll go ahead and have Adam do a quick demo of it, and then we'll go ahead and have any judges who want to come up do it as well.
I can't see you, but
Yeah, so you can see him, he can walk around space a little bit. You can see he's getting close to the edge there, and he can walk around, and he's pretty much good to go. So go ahead and throw something at the ground there, Adam.
He can cycle through the different textures up on the left.
if you let it go for a while, it'll disappear too, so you can cancel.
So the way we have it is there's a certain number, we have 7 different textures that were just preloaded onto it, but that's something that could easily be changed and expanded upon if we wanted a more in-depth solution.
Yeah, it's really as easy as just dragging your texture in, and you're good to go. We made it modular enough to work with any number.
You can teleport with this one with the little left trigger.
Just wherever you point, you go.
The world of Harry Potter is here.
So yeah, and judges would like to come and try it out.
Yeah, so any of the judges want to have a couple questions? Well, no, I think they're ready for questions. All right, the teleporting functionality, I mean, it's really, really cool stuff. Is it contextual in terms of only being able to teleport through actual openings in the structure, or?
As it is now, no.
Okay.
We make sure that because you can get into a lot of problems with if the model's not formatted properly, or if you're trying to do stuff with doors.
Great.
So,
What about material bounding in terms of the limitations, like as you were colorizing a given panel? Did you have to predetermine manually the boundaries of that particular hatch? Or how did you?
I'm good. We had the model of the building already done, and we broke it up into all the prefabs of a single door or a single window, and from there, we added a collider, so if it hit that square, it would just change that square. So we have
Right.
everything in the model. It's,
yeah, it was really as easy as selecting every object in there and just pushing a button. And then it gave us our gliders.
Okay.
So it works with any sort of model.
So you hadn't done any of that until you came in the room? Yes, on Friday?
Well, we hadn't done any of this until probably on about 1 o'clock yesterday.
That's
So you said did you say it was AR or VR?
This is VR.
I thought I heard you say
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is we can actually expand to an AR situation if we have, a Vive 3 that has a camera on it. We originally planned on doing that. This is the Vive Dev Kit 1, which did not have a front-facing camera on it.
And what format is the model, or what models could be used?
Well, anything that Unity supports a wide range. We use an FBM model, but anything like an FBX, OBJ, STL, all can be put in.
something we were looking into doing, but we didn't have, due to time constraints, where we could have a menu of different furniture or tables or chairs, and you could place them around the room just to get a whatever.
Visualization.
Okay. Of what it's actually gonna look like, and we were gonna do that, but something for the future when we keep working on this.
Okay, so we have a couple of questions from our remote judge here, so.
Yeah, so it's augmented reality is something we are very much interested in, especially in the consumer. So this could be ways to use it to the non-built or to be built environment.
Great, so a comment. So pretty much when you get that Vive 3, you can do some AR. Great. At least, looks like she froze. Okay, so was that it we talked about, you froze for a moment?
Okay, I see. Yeah, my question was how difficult it is to apply for like construction environment that the building is not there, but you want to open it. Instead of working to try to how easy, how difficult it is if you want to.
So for augmented reality, it's a little bit different with it. You can still have your visual model actually, and you can overlay it into if you have some sort of reference point in the real world. So that will allow you to say, okay, I'm at this is where my bounds are, and currently for my Vive. And I can say, okay, I'm at this spot in this model, and you can visually build out the rest of the model around that. So you can say, okay, I'm at this. Sorry.
As long as there is some good reference, then the application will be straightforward or.
Yeah. So all you need to do is say, I'm at the corner of this construction lot, and and then if you can overlay that basically with your model you already have, you can actually visualize your model up.
Awesome. Any other questions from the judges, or do either you want to give it a shot? No? Everyone's good? Okay. Then, well, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.